everybody? Welcome to Kinspiration Kitchen, where we are thankful, grateful, and blessed. It's Chef Polk. Don't forget the L. So, since the gallery has decided that we want to see how to turn some herbs, make some herb oil, that's what we're going to do. Let the church say amen.
Amen.
Amen. Wow.
So what do we normally use herb oil for?
Flavoring. Use herb oil for flavoring. I am an oil connoisseur. If you look in this cabinet right here, you're gonna see oils and vinegars. That is one way we can add lots of different flavors to things without having to add more spices. For like, I'm making spices, but the herb in the oil is gonna make it taste herby without me having to add more herbs. If that makes any sense. So then I can go through. For example, I'm gonna use this to make a salad.
Okay.
Yep. So all we're gonna do is bring it up to temperature. We're gonna bring it up to temperature, turn it down, and then it's going to be happy. I'm also gonna make us, let's get started with our salad as a matter of fact. So we're gonna do a cucumber dill salad with tomatoes, and my garlic is roasting and it's been in there for about 5 minutes. It's gonna come out. I'm going to take the cheese, I'm gonna wrap it with phyllo, so let's get started on that. So, they're really thin, and they're gonna make flaky layers. You gotta work rapid. You gotta work really fast because they dry out. And you can find this at anybody's grocery store in the little freezer section, the same place that puff pastry is. All right, that should be enough. Wrap the rest of it back up. I don't need too much. And so to get it to stick together, all I'm going to do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. Subaki, that's the one we're gonna use. It's got a little bit of chilies in it. A little bit of paprika. So that's good. So, Lisa.
Yes.
While you were over there, tell me what you ate and what did you enjoy it?
Oh, it was fantastic. The food was phenomenal. I think the one process, I was there with Nikki, so she can keep me honest, but I think the one process
you can lie, tell me.
Oh, well, I'm going to share too. But the one process thing we ate was the gyro on the street when we got lost. And we were like, this is
So the gyro you had on the street, was it an actual leg of lamb? It wasn't the spit like we have here in Chicago, was it?
No.
I don't know, was it?
It was a leg of lamb, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Pure lamb.
It was a pure leg of lamb that they had on the spit.
Here in Chicago, it's mixed with beef.
Yep. So that version is specific to Chicago. Who knew that?
Oh.
Yeah, that gyro, because we have a very large Greek population. Did you know that?
Yeah.
We have the largest Greek population outside of Greece in Chicago.
When we were in Chicago, people were like, oh, okay.
Hence we have this whole place. Hence we have Greek town. Yeah. And there we have it. And there we have it.
That's the largest.
You smell that? You can smell it. Oregano oil. And just like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you can actually you'll start to smell it like right now. Right? And so what I'm gonna do, because I can,
You can do better.
who's gonna stop me? All right, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually going to sprinkle some of my herbs. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and get in here. There we go. Now you're cooking with grease, literally.
On the cheese or the pastry?
I'm putting it on the cheese. There we go. That's happy. And then what I'm going to do is make sure it's nice and moist. I'm gonna cut my segments. Now, what I'm also going to do is hit these off with a little bit of oil. Why not?
Why not?
Why? Because we have it.
What kind of oil are you using?
I'm using chili oil. And then we're just gonna roll. We get down to the end, we're gonna pinch. Make sure that it's wet.
Quick hands.
It does dry up fast.
Yep. Get over there. Get over here. So yeah, it turns into a million little pieces of pastry if you don't work very fast. And these are gonna go into the oven and they're gonna turn into little melted little cheese blocks. This will be like a Greek version. This will be an appetizer. This will be like a Greek version of a cheese stick. That you don't fry. Because I happen to know somebody's not really doing fried stuff like that.
So I want to finish your question about what we ate over there. We actually ate a lot of Greek salads, and they were all delicious. Like everyone we had was like super fresh. You can tell it was like fresh picked. We had good fish. We had I'm trying to think, one night we had like a pasta dish, and I was like, oh, I just kind of wanted some pasta to switch it up. That was delicious. So everything was just very well made. The ingredients were really, really fresh there. So it was good.
The vegetables were so sweet.
Yep.
Really?
Very sweet. Even the onions, the tomatoes, cucumbers, everything was very
Well, you
sweet.
were in the land of milk and honey. So I'm gonna get these ready to go in a little bit later. I'm going now, otherwise they'll, do their thing, and I don't want to be overcooked. All right. Let's get to making some salad. It's a salad. As a matter of fact, let's switch it up, and we're gonna go ahead and do some roasted chicken. All right. So right now I'm going to use the thighs for this particular dish because they're really good for roasting. Was that
I love thighs. They are not easy to prepare if you don't know how to cut the fat correctly.
Oh, shut your mouth. Well, you're in the right place today.
Can you see?
Can you see?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see.
All right, I need my other cutting board for this one. So yeah, glad you said that. So one of the main reasons that I like to use thighs is because they have more fat. More fat equals more flavor, as you will learn. You will learn. All right. So these are going to actually get some nice good herbs, and I'm going to use my black skillet for him. And oh my goodness, smell that.
Oh, that smells amazing.
Scratch and sniff. You can smell it. You can smell it. Smell that.
It's good for colds.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes. Oregano. Look at you. Okay. Okay. With the mama remedies.
She makes us take it.
She makes it. You better be glad she makes you take it. It's because she
It
loves
knocks
you.
it out.
It's because she loves you. All right. All right. So I like working with chicken thighs because they have more fat, they have more flavor. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and get our roast on. So, what does roast mean? Anybody got an idea? So, they actually got roasting from the Africans. Roast generally means high heat, It's gonna mean I'm going to add some oil to it, some fat to it. Roast is essentially grilling with the fire's on top. And it's going to be a longer cooking method. It's gonna take us a little bit longer to roast because we usually roast things that are uneven, right? We're gonna roast things that are uneven, and we wanna make sure that they have enough time to cook all the way through to the middle.
That's pink Himalayan salt you're using?
Nope, this is just my regular kosher salt. It's got some spices in it. Well, look at you, player from the Himalayas. Like, you got some pink Himalayan salt. I do have some sea salt that I'm going to use for the salmon, but I'm not using that right about now. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brothers. All right, so I'm going to hit this off with a little bit of oil, EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. All right. And I feel like you're going to need some lemon. I say what? Okay, I heard you. Yeah, this is gonna need some lemon, so we're gonna make sure we get it what it needs. A little bit of lemon zest, because I definitely want to add some freshness. You guys got one of these at home?
Of course not.
Microblade. Okay. Don't get too much. Don't get too much. Put it on your Christmas. Oh Lord. Put it on your Christmas list.
That is totally what it is.
Put it on your Christmas list. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not for exfoliating feet. Please don't do that.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
That's what it reminds me of.
So what I'm doing now is I'm putting both acid and oil in, okay? So that's going to heighten our flavor. It's going to help our cooking process. Where'd you go, little green thing? Normally you use for limes. Do you know how to filter this out? You know how to filter this out if you do not have one of these little doohickeys. This one is green, it's for limes.
One, yeah.
If you don't have, you got one because you drank a lot.
I get the most out of my citrus items.
Yeah, exactly. So use for limes, but you can also use it for lemon, so I'm gonna use the whole half. Half a D.
You said if you don't have one of those, what would you do?
I'm gonna show you. If you don't have one of those,
Put it in your hand.
put it in your hand.
Yes, that's good.
And you want just a little bit through and squeeze.
Okay.
All you want to do is catch the seeds.
Okay.
But if you're not really concerned about the seeds, you don't have to catch them.
Let them fly.
They'll be all right. People will live. All right. So whenever we are roasting something, we want to make sure we're going to try to brown it first. So there's a couple ways we can do that. And because these are just little bitty thighs, that's why I make sure that I added a significant amount of fat because they took the skin off, aka the fat. And so these are boneless and skinless. All right.
Where did you get your skin off at?
Amish chicken. These came from Mariano's.
Somebody need to give you a commercial.
Preach.
Put it in the air.
Preach. So we're gonna get these in, and guess what oil I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use a little bit of this oil. A little bit of oil we just made for it. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to leave everything in the pan. I'm not going to take anything out. One. Number two, because I flavored this oil, I have to be very, very careful when I start cooking with it so that it doesn't give me too much smokiness. All right, so I'm only going to use a little bit of that for this. I'm going to use the rest of it for our salad. And so I want to make sure that my pan gets nice and toasty. How do I know when my pan is ready? I'm either going to see I'm either going to see smoke coming off of it, but me and this pan have been cooking for so long, I know when it's happy. Another trick you can use to figure out if the pan is happy, if it'll do the water dance. Anybody know what the water dance is? All right, so the water dance is this. When the pan is happy, I'm going to put some water in. It's going to dance across the surface of the. It's going to dance across the surface of the pan. Nope, it's not dancing. It's just sitting there. You ain't ready. You're not ready for this smoke. All right, and so I'm just going to get it in, get it brown on one side, flip it over, and then we'll move on with life. Am I going to use you again? I might.
So Ken, I've never asked you, how long have you been cooking for others? How did you know this was your thing?
All right, you're going to hear this in a second. You hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not yet. I want it to sound like a concert, like ah! It's gonna sound like applause when it goes in. Yeah. I have been cooking for over 30 years. I started when I was in 5th grade. Yeah, we've been at it a long time. I've been doing this a long, long time. Round of applause. For the guy that's been doing this forever. Forever.
Did you help your mom cook or?
My dad.
Your dad?
My dad was the cook in the house.
Okay.
And all those things.
Where did you study at?
My dad was the cook in the house. He taught my mother how to cook. Oddly enough, he married her when she was very, very young. So he taught her how to cook, and he was a grill guy. He was a grill master. Now.
Yeah, you taught me how to grill.
So did mine. Your grill. This is going to need some onion. I know, it just told me that. It didn't. It's not necessarily that it needed it. I'm just saying he's gonna get it.
Now, what seasonings are in that package that we use for the chicken?
The sulaki? I don't know if they listed the seasoning.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, it's in Greek. I didn't.
It's a surprise.
Yeah, it's in Greek.
It's Greek. We know it's Greek.
It's in Greek. Yeah. So.
In case I want to replicate at home, you know.
On the road.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Let's see how we look. So the difference between roasting and baking, which I'm sure somebody wants to know, is the amount of fat and the temperature. Just like we said, roasting is at a much higher heat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some onions up. We're going to put them right in our pan. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's also going to get some tomatoes. How many of you guys have one of those little cores at home? A little tomato core?
That's so cute.
I don't have one. I don't have one. I just got these knife skills. Yeah, I just got these knife skills. So the reason why I'm adding this tomatoes is because I want to add a little bit of acid.
Why?
I like acid. So what's going to happen is, because of the spices, I'm going to add some chilies in there. A little bit of chili, so it's just going to add a roundness of flavor. So when I think about flavors and taste, I want to try to get as many tastes in here as possible, meaning sweet, sour, salty, bitter, umami.
Flavor.
Do you ever find that they clash sometimes? Something will clash?
Yes, so that's where you learn how to balance.
Okay.
And so part of the trick is knowing how to balance one thing with another one.
Here we go.
Good girl. I don't know what's going on.
Ba-dum-ba-dum.
Do you cook every day, no matter what time of day it is?
No, absolutely not. Sometimes I go to Home Run Inn.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
That was an inside joke. Yeah, sometimes I go. I mean, I like to eat out as much as people like to eat in.
Okay.
And I like to go out to get served just like anybody else.
What's your favorite restaurant?
I don't have one. It's too many.
Different dishes.
Yeah,
You would like that certain.
it depends on what and when and blah 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 blah. So let me show you all what this looks like.
Smells delicious.
Oh, yes, Lord.
Can you all smell that?
Yeah.
Yes. Smell the poisson.
And we can hear it.
And you can hear it. You can smell it.
Come this way, please.
All right. And so what I'm going to do now, is because I added two things. So I'm going to make sure that those things are seasoned.
When do you sample your food? You know, you've had, like at the end, or like with the salt and everything?
So
Or you know?
I know. Generally I don't. I definitely taste it at the end. I'm adding a little bit of cracked pepper to it so that it's happy. And into the oven we go. That goes in, one comes out.
It smells so good.
How long does the chicken go in for?
Chicken's gonna be in there. That's gonna be in there for 12 to 15 minutes because it's already been cooking for approximately 7 to 8 minutes. All right, it don't take all day. And my garlic is out. Uh-oh. I'm gonna put this on the plate so you guys can see what happened with it. But I don't want to lose any. All right, scratch and sniff again. All right, you ready? Ooh. Smell that.
Oh. I just need some French bread.
Yeah, smell that. Yeah. So now we have that chili oil. That we're going to use. We're going to use to make our salad. But before I do the salad, let's get our salmon. Let's get our salmon going, shall we? Since we're in the roasting phase of life, let's roast some more stuff, shall we?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, so I'm gonna get you roasting, young little salmon. Another cutting board. I'm gonna show you a trick.
I have shortcuts in life.
All right, so when we get started with our salmon, first thing I notice, come on over. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, pop goes the weasel.
Yeah.
We got us one. We got us one. First thing we notice is a pin bone. See it? So you always want to make sure we go through and see if there's any bones in there. I do not eat fish with bones. Long story. I got tricked by my brother when I was a youngin'.
Don't lie on Kevin.
No, this is the truth. This is the absolute truth. Uncle Bobby. So Uncle Bobby, we had uncle, his name was Bobby, obviously, and he passed from cancer. They didn't know how to tell me he passed from cancer. So my brother told me he choked on a fish bone.
You traumatized.
Down south stories.
Down south, yeah. Traumatized. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna score the skin. Just a light score. Even the score up. All right. We're gonna let you do the seasoning. You wanna go out? Oh yeah! Oh! Oh, she's with us now, isn't she?
So you said the bone is gone?
Yeah, the bone is gone. Him gone. He's out of there. All right, I'm gonna show you how to season. We're gonna season high. How many fingers you got? We're gonna go high, like Michelle said. Okay. Now, whatever these seasonings are, we're gonna add some dill to it.
Okay.
Can we agree? All right?
The deal
Amen.
is to.
The dill is to pickle. I'm just kidding. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take 3 fingers, 1, 2, 3. You're gonna go in and you're gonna season about a foot up in the air. You wanna give it nice coverage. I'll show you once, and then you do the rest. There you go. Go crazy. Somebody say,
Go crazy.
there we go. Ta-da! We're gonna rub that in.
Do you rub or do you pat?
Right.
No, I'm gonna rub. You can rub, you can patch, you can do whatever you can do whatever you like. I used to working with fresh, so we got that. I'm gonna do the other side just slightly. Just because
I love that you're doing that.
she loves
You
it.
often neglect that side.
I don't do
I
that
don't-
I
side.
don't
do
do
that.
that side either.
I
Just
just
a-
ignore that side. Things will go away.
Right, that's why I'm learning so
I'm
much.
not eating it anyway.
I choose not to bother
Yeah.
with it.
We'll eat it if you fry it correctly.
All right. And so I'm going to oil my pan up.
So I have a question.
Is it as serious as cancer?
It's very serious.
No.
When I have my salmon at home, sometimes something like a white film develops on top of the salmon.
When you cook it,
Yes, when I bake it. What causes that? And what would prevent that?
that's you don't want that to prevent it. Because what you're doing, what that's basically telling you is, I'm done. That's telling you I'm done.
That means it's overcooked.
That means it's when you start to see the white, it's all right.
Okay.
It's
okay.
alright. That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah, you start to see white, it's just like a neighborhood. It's all right. All right. Okay, so so what happens is this: by the time it starts to cook, I don't know if you noticed before we started. Okay, I can show you with this because it's not cooked. All right. Normally I wouldn't do this, but you got to see it because otherwise, what are you here to learn? Come on over. Come on over, class. You see these little white things in here? That's fat. Fat equals what? Flavor.
Flavor.
Right? So when I start to cook, this fat is going to melt. When it melts, where's it going to go?
The top. Oh.
Right? That protein is called albumin. It's the same protein that you find in chicken. Chicken is the same protein, I believe, that spider silk is made out of. It's one of the strongest proteins that you can find. All right? But it's also fat. And so once it starts to cook, it's going to melt out, and that's how you can tell when fish is done. It doesn't take long. It is a very, very soft protein, for lack of better words. All right, so that's there. I'm gonna put some chili oil on that after I get my dill done.
Which is why that's supposed to be the best meat to eat for belly fat.
Yes, she said for belly fat, for any kind of
It's the
fat.
most protein.
Yeah, because it's very easily digestible. Red meat is the hardest protein to digest. Did you know that? Yeah, it stays in your system way too long, which is why after you eat meat, you get real sleepy.
Itis.
The itis.
What's that in chocolate?
It's the deal.
It's a dill pickle.
It's the dill pickle. Everything's kosher. You can tell we know each other. Now this is a pat.
So,
This is a pat. We talked about patting and rubbing. This is a pat. And I'm going to put some of our Earl on it.
Ooh, I'm a dill lover. I'll be interested to see how well it tastes.
See the difference?
Yes.
Patty cake, patty cake. Ooh, the baker's man.
Oil looks fantastic.
And what do we do now? Patty cake, patty cake.
Baker.
Put it in the oven as fast as you can. Clearly you didn't pay attention in nursery rhyming. So that's happening. And then there was, thank you very much. It's salad time, shall we?
Salad.
Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum.
Now, what's going in the salad?
What's going in the salad is very simple. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 ingredients. I know. What are those 4 ingredients? I just asked you, what are the 4 ingredients? So we're going to do some cucumber, we're going to do some tomato, we're going to do some red onion. We're going to put a little bit of feta, and we're going to use our oil, and we're going to use some lemon juice, and some other oils. I think I might get a little bit jiggy and put some pomegranate.
Jiggy with it.
Jiggy with it.
Jiggy.
I spied,
What you spotted?
I spied Old Town Oil.
Yes,
That's my spot.
that's your spot.
Yeah, I like it.
What about the Spice House?
I have not been to the Spice House.
For shame. Get your life together.
I spy a date. I feel like what's that? Let's hang out.
I'm with it. I'm with it. So what I'm going to do is slice these very, very thin on a mandolin. I don't have to use a mandolin. I can use my hands.
I would like to see you use your hands.
It sounds like a challenge. Oh, okay, fine. Since you want to be that way,
He said the proper name for this.
It's
It's a slicer.
Never heard me of it.
Look at him.
oh, I want to see you use your hands. Like I ain't got the skills to pay the bills.
Talking about you don't need no stinking sous chef. Right.
It ain't tricking if you got it, but I'm just saying. We just having fun in the Kenspiration Kitchen. That's all we're doing. We're only here to have some fun because that's all I want to do.
So why are those cucumbers better?
It's not that they're better. They're just smaller. Because cucumbers are light.
Right.
And a lot of times these are called Persian cucumbers. So they're small. So you can eat a whole one. That's a serving.
Where do you find those?
Say it again.
Mariana.
So
I thought I just read something saying that's the preference versus the big one.
everybody has a preference for any of them. So it depends
on
on.
vitamins there or something.
People will sell anything, you understand?
That's right. You are correct.
Because so there was a regular garden variety pickling cucumber. They even started calling it pickling cucumber once everybody started buying the English cucumbers. The really long ones that you find in plastic wrap.
Yeah.
Those are English cucumbers that are seedless. Right? So they call these Persian cucumbers. They're just basically smaller cucumbers. So they're going to be sweeter. You know, you see that? See that? Now let me show you something. Come on over. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. So I can go this way, and then you can either rock with it.
Lean with it.
Oh.
Okay, show me something. Teach me something.
Right.
Oh, don't look at me.
You can go that way. You can make it thicker if you like. Depends on, it's all up to you. Whatever you want to do. Now this is going to be a really funny one because I can even go that way.
Oh, those are too thick.
Whichever way you want to go. Which way you want to go?
On an angle.
We like the bias cut.
Yes, the whole.
The bias cut. All right. So when you're doing that, you want to make sure that you get a flat tire first. Slow motion for me. I don't know how to act. Yeah, we're just having a little bit of fun. Are we having fun yet?
Yeah.
So how do I know while I'm looking at you how thick it is, right?
Don't cut your finger.
The finger.
So what I'm doing is this. I'm moving this back. So this is my little guide.
Got it. And your fingers are curved.
And my fingers are curved. They're not straight. And boom, in we go. Yep. That's why they're here, people. That's why we're here.
I'm excited about the salad.
Me too.
I keep forgetting.
I keep forgetting. And we sing too. Yeah, you get it all.
Is that an eggplant or seed?
That is an
I spy
eggplant.
an eggplant.
You spying? Oh, they're doing a lot of spying over here. What is
Sorry.
all these creamy
It's
spies?
fancy.
He ain't say nothing to somebody. Ken, this is inspiring me to travel somewhere else.
Is it inspiring you to cook though? How about that
Somewhere else,
inspiration?
I'm gonna bring it back to you.
Like, are you inspired to cook? Is all I'm saying. Jeez, do you want to cook now?
It's inspiring me to cook.
She said, "This is a lot of ingredients for me."
I used to cook.
Is it?
I don't cook anymore.
Now, mind you, I'm doing a lot. I mean, I'm doing a lot. So, a typical meal, you're not doing 2 proteins at home.
True.
You're doing 1.
True.
Which one would it have been?
Chicken.
Which one would it have been?
Salmon.
Chicken looked
For mine was the
fantastic.
salmon.
I would do the
I'm
salmon.
trying to keep my belly
Just
down.
put salmon on it.
I made some salmon today, actually.
I don't know the chicken.
I don't know. The chicken just smells so
amazing.
vibrant. I can't wait to taste that.
I feel you. Me
The
either.
salads, I don't mind putting a lot into a salad. Yeah, I would have not done the cheese thing at all.
You wouldn't have done the cheese thing at all?
Nope.
You
No.
hater.
The cheese thing. I wouldn't have done that either.
I definitely would have done the cheese. But I also don't have children, so I have the time.
So why wouldn't you have done the cheese? You don't like cheese like that? I love cheese.
It's an
I'm
extra step
excited
for
because I
them.
never think to make appetizers when I make a meal. So that's something that I could add, you know what I mean?
Appetizers are my husband's love language.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in now then.
See,
So
I
y'all
ain't
can-
asking. I'm like,
I love cheese.
And that's
Cans.
probably
The
what I make
funkier the
because I
better.
on the
I
appetizer.
know that's right.
So
Good old
Cheese.
blue.
Okay.
No, girl.
I got
Worse
excited
than
when I
that.
saw that cheese. I'm like, oh.
All right, so we got that. I got the dill. I'm gonna put some chives in for my onion.
Love chives.
What is that?
Chives.
Oh,
You know what chives are?
yes.
Baby green onions.
I wish I could do that.
You sign up for culinary coach and I'll get you there.
You know, stinking sous chef.
I'll still be on the first set of stem.
We'll get you there. Ain't no problem. Ain't no thing. All right. So to this, I'm gonna add a tad bit of lemon oil. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do for you? Let's make a vinaigrette real quick.
Yes, let's.
Let's.
Nice.
Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna go with a 2-to-1. Teach y'all some tricks. Are we gonna go with a 2-to-1? Actually, I'm gonna go 3-to-1. Did you count?
1, 2, 3. Which is 2 ounces.
1, 2.
So you know, next time I see these lights on, I'm gonna ring the doorbell.
You cheating on us.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the salad spices to my vinaigrette. I'm also gonna add the second trick we talked about, right? More lemons. And
Now, I do love cooking with lemons.
because right now, the salad, the vinaigrette is all separated. Right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add an emulsifier. I'm gonna add something to hold it together. Oh, honey.
I know it's
Don't you remember me?
Honey was an
Go
emulsifier.
shopping.
I need this. And whisk, baby, whisk.
Hey,
Man, once you get butter spread, I'm like, see, I see a lot of things
Will we taste the honey? Okay.
That has taste. I want to taste one.
Who didn't see that coming, right?
Oh, well, maybe.
So you did
It's like nothing is
the
over.
oil, the vinegar,
Nothing
the
is
lemon, and
over.
honey.
Are you what's in there?
You said you did a 3-to-1. What was the 3? The oil?
So yeah, it was 3 parts oil, and everything else is going to be about 1 part.
Okay.
All right, and I'm just going to do a little drizzle, not nizzle. So
Was
shizzle.
oil added, or are you adding oil?
Oil is already added.
What kind of oil is it?
EBOO, extra
Oh,
virgin.
that's right.
Now, I'm going to let you taste it. No, I'm going to go ahead and finish seasoning it. Finish the seasoning. I'm going to add some smoked sea salt. Why? Because
Sea
of,
That sounds.
yeah, why? Because
That's
of
like
the
grown man business right there.
Did you make that?
No, ma'am. Somebody else brought this to me.
See,
Who was cheating on you? But you spices.
Yeah, they don't really smoke a lot in Greece.
I got you.
Okay.
And you absolutely need some pepper, right?
Yes.
Everybody got a pepper meal?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about peppers. All peppers are not the same. There's telecherry, then there's the little pink peppercorns. Sometimes you'll get the little peppercorn mix. I just want you all to taste these.
Take one, pass it around.
Look at that way. Take one, pass it around, if you be so kind. And now,
Which one should we choose? The pepper.
I like to find out where the peppers came from, especially if you learn this lesson if you go to the spice house. There's a telecherry, so they come from different parts of different parts of the world, basically. I'm on the chest,
So it's just according to
chest my
taste.
level. Yeah, it's according to taste. They do get hotter.
What is it? Oh, it's tomatoes and all.
Look at you tossing and flipping and flipping and tossing.
Tossing and flipping and flipping and tossing.
Yeah.
Add a little bit more of that there. And a little bit of the
You can taste that smoke.
Fetty Wap.
That's gonna be amazing.
Is that working out for you all?
Mm-hmm.
He like it.
I like what the honey did.
Oh,
Took the bitterness out of the vinegar.
Don't you remember me? So far, our meal is going to be very, 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 very healthy. As I know, somebody's on day number what?
52.
Day number 52. Day number 52 of cooking at home.
yeah.
Well, we're still cooking at home.
We're still cooking
I
at home.
only cook like twice a week. You cook every day?
I cook every day. It's not easy.
Every meal or just dinner?
Dinner usually.
That's
Whatever.
Discounts.
Discount.
Discount. She cooked. She cooked for the record.
She seasoned the chef.
For the record, she cooked.
Whatever I have for dinner, I have for lunch. And I fast for breakfast.
All right. That's happy. Now we're just gonna let that rest, chill, be easy.
Try that.
Uh-oh. Watch it, sucker. What's next? All right.
You have to show us that beautiful salad.
Oh, you gotta see it? Okay.
How's this feel?
Okay.
That is a great salad. That
Oh.
looks beautiful.
So when we were in Greece, I ate a Greek salad every day.
Well, it makes sense. Oh, purposely?
Purposely.
Why?
Because everyone had their different spin on it.
Mm-hmm.
And no one's was horrible. There would be some that was spicy, sweet, savory. Everybody had their own different spin on it.
All right. I know somebody's not gonna eat these, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. Are the potatoes going?
Now you know there is no way I would have cooked my chicken before the potato.
Mm-hmm. Now here's a trick. Because these are golden potatoes, they don't take long. They don't take as long as Idaho's.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No,
Did not.
but I know you slice them very easily.
If I were using Idaho's, I would have started those first because they're a lot more starchy. These have a lot more sugar in them.
Okay.
So feel it. It's already
And
soft.
red-
I could tell the way you slice them. How
Yeah, it's
And
soft.
red is
already
even starchier. The red potatoes are even starchier, right? Look at you. I was gonna ask if you knew that. I was gonna ask.
You already know though.
That was a tussle.
Every day. So that was a tussle? No.
He didn't want to put it in. The developer didn't want to put it
No, he wanted to put that in. He wanted to put the microwave
That's
in.
real nice.
in. That's correct.
I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, Jesus.
Call him.
Let us
Call him,
see.
y'all.
Jesus.
Good. Come on.
Call him.
Oh,
Hey.
beautiful.
You go back there. You go right here. You go in there.
That's everybody's problem. You gotta finish up afterwards.
All right. Do that. The cheese is almost happy. I'm just going to grill it shortly. Once my grill gets hot, I'm going to grill my cheese. These potatoes are not going to take long at all. All right. And I'm going to start moving some of this stuff out of the way. I'm going to need the butter.
Go chef kid. Go chef kid. Go chef
I'm
kid.
not going to need that anymore. Make me a tapenade. Anybody know what a tapenade is?
Yes, I love tapenade.
Do you?
It's basically like an olive. I don't want to say dressing, but
Yeah,
olive medley.
it is a. It's not a dressing. It's a condiment.
Yes.
So we're gonna take some of these.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
muffaletta
it.
would be a condiment. So I'm gonna take these beautiful, lovely olives. There's all kinds of olives in here. We have some Kalamata, we have some green, we have some black. They're all pitted.
You love your olives.
I do. They keep you young and vigorous.
They coat your stomach when you're drinking.
Yes, sure do.
You need some more? Yeah.
So when they're in the service, so they won't get that drunk when they go out, the serviceman will drink straight olive oil to coat their stomachs so they won't get sick when they have to go back to the yard.
You drink knowledge.
Jerry Martini with olives. That's my favorite. Listen, if they didn't have blue cheese olive, I'm like, this is not where I want to be. I need to go where they have the blue cheese olives. I would always eat the olives.
All right, we're gonna go with some sun-dried tomatoes in that.
Oh, I love sun-dried
Did they get rid of the olive bar at Mariano's?
Oh,
They did it.
yeah.
Isn't that the best?
It was.
They had every olive you
Right
get, and it was stuffed.
Right, you just
about
added some
6
Sun-dried tomatoes.
Jesus.
Yes.
Added some sun-dried tomatoes. I'm actually add some sun-dried and some fresh tomatoes. But for the fresh tomato, I'm gonna take the seeds out.
So that it's not wet.
Because I don't want the bitterness.
I love sun-dried tomatoes.
olives are bitter. I mean, the olives are bitter enough with the brine, so I don't need any more bitterness. But I definitely want to add a little bit of freshness to it because we have brined olives, we have sun-dried tomatoes. Oregano. All right. So, this is what it looks like when it comes out. Not very impressive, right? Not very impressive, but it's about to be.
Brown it?
Why didn't even see that one on that owl?
Oh, yeah, you know, you make it shiny. Oh.
A little bit of our roasted garlic oil on it.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I'm totally making that next time I make it.
What you can smell.
No,
All right.
yeah, I don't wanna make
And you need vinegar. Ooh. Let's have some fun.
Let's have
Come
some
on, let's have some fun.
Little blood orange. And a little handy dandy KitchenAid. Oh, we got wine? That's what we're doing? Okay.
You know what?
There we go.
Oh, I gotta get the finished product.
Smells good.
All right, take my potatoes. Excellent. They'll be done in a matter of minutes. And the tapenade is going to need some salt. And it's good to go. This is what we're going to put on top of our salmon, right? Because right now the salmon is a little dry. Let's see what you do. Okay. See that? I tasted it.
I did.
Like
You
it?
did taste it. You see
You
that?
like it?
See that?
Yes.
Happy now? Okay. Everybody happy?
So where does Greek cuisine rank on your favorites?
Ooh.
As far as
All right, so a little bit about Chicago. I told you we have the largest Greek population outside of Greece, in the United States, that is. And so our African Americans' history is actually linked to Greeks. I don't know how much you know this or not. They used to bring them over as slaves as well. So at some point in history, we were kind of like comrades.
They were actually first.
They were actually first. Yeah. Which is why they have quite a bit of industry that we do not have. But I actually like it. I think it's clean. I think it's fun. Yeah, I think it's clean. I think it's fun, and so I actually like it. I don't know if I've ever ranked them.
okay.
What about you? You got way more passport stamps than I do there, Missy.
Well, that was my first trip to Greece, but I mean, I felt comfortable ordering there because we have such a Greek influence in Chicago,
Gotcha.
right? So in some places I've been to, I may be like, I don't really know their food, but Aaron was like, great, perfect, yeah, let me try that. Like I didn't mind being a little bit more adventurous because we have such a heavy.
Because it wasn't crazy.
Because it wasn't crazy to me.
It wasn't cray.
But I do like Greek food.
What oil are you using to fry those pitas?
Vegetable oil. Vegetable oil. You could also use canola oil. Not canola. A lot of people like to use peanut oil. for deep frying. Whatever your money says is what you get.
Amen.
Don't use olive oil. I will tell you that. Olive oil is absolutely not for frying. So whatever you do, don't use that one. All right. Those are happy. I've made grilled cheese. And the last thing I'm going to do is these Greek potatoes, and we're going to call it one. Cool?
Cool.
Now what goes in Greek potatoes?
I'm so glad you asked. Grecian style. It's going to be just basically herbs, lemon oil, garlic, honey. That's what makes them that style. Gotta have some pita chips. I know, right? Why do you have to have pita chips, Chef? Because why not?
Right.
Now, do you season like that because you were taught to, or is that just cute?
No. So what we do is, I'm so glad you asked. So, come on over. Let me show you something.
Comedian.
Right? Let me show you something, all right? So here's what I need you to do. I want you to take 2 fingers and I want you to season about this close. 2 fingers.
This close?
That close. All right, now Rob, all right, that was cute.
Yes.
Keep that right there. Said she questioning my authority. I'm just joking. She's not questioning my authority. She's here to learn, and I just want to show you. All right. So I want you to take 3 fingers and go a little bit higher. Go.
Oh.
It covers more space.
Asked and answered.
A demonstration.
Yeah. So we want to get so that way we get more even dispersion.
Yes.
It's almost about the same amount, but it's more evenly dispersed.
Got it.
Right. And so that's why we use the funky finger discount.
I thought you were just being salty.
Like our guy. Yeah. That's what
That I was being extra. Extra. What do you want to know? How do you know? You notice the inside is now opaque. It's no longer translucent. So now it's opaque.
Yeah.
It's almost like you can't see through the window anymore.
Right.
I can't see through the window. Through the window.
So between the yellow,
I caught that.
You caught that?
between this potato and the russet,
Uh-huh.
what would be the difference in what you would use it in?
Okay. These are not really good for frying. They make horrible potato chips. These are not really good for
They're too soft.
because they're too soft. They're too soft. They have way too much. They have too much sugar content. So they make really, really good. What are those things called? Mashed potatoes. So the sexiest mashed potatoes I ever had was a combination of these we call these waxy potatoes and the other ones, the russets.
All together.
So those potatoes, there's Idaho, there's russet, then there's Burbank. One's gonna have a thicker skin. You would think they're the same, but they ain't the same. They are
You
not
use
the
those
same.
for smothered?
You can use these for, ooh,
Oh, I know, right?
ooh, ooh, Mufasa. Round of applause. Everybody.
Hurry up.
Smell all these aromas. Oh my God.
Senses.
All right. Sammy is out. Now Sammy gets finished.
What was your hardest dish to accomplish?
Opera cake.
Bless you.
an opera cake in culinary school. I never forget it.
What is that? No. What you can't make. What's that?
What is what?
What
An
you-
opera cake? Oh. So an opera cake is, it's a cake that is made out of, the cake itself is made out of almond, and then it's going to be layered with different things, hazelnuts and yada, 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 yada. But it takes days to make.
What?
Yeah, it takes days to make because it has to, you have to set each layer before you add another one on. And then you cover it with, a ganache. It was just hard to get all of the different layers right. I haven't made one since.
Did you perfect it?
Nope, I got it good. I mean, I made it all right.
Look, you got your seeds.
Right, it's levels to this. I wasn't necessarily aiming for perfection. I was aiming for completion. And so now, whenever I see one, I have to get it.
Really?
Whenever I see opera cake, I
Where do
get
you
it.
normally get them
Where's a
from?
good one, would you say?
A lot of French pastries have one. I want to say Vergennet has them. But because it's a very, very difficult thing to make, you don't see it a lot.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Never heard of it.
Sometimes they might call it opera cake or opera torte. All right. Here we go. Let's have some fun, shall we? So we're going to eat family style, if that's all right.
Yeah.
That goes here, that goes there. Try to move all of this stuff out of the way. The movie magic. Can you open that door? It's gonna take a minute for that one to go on. Some potatoes. We made it all the way to the end. And it's
Like,
potatoes.
God dang.
My house would have my alarm would have went off a long time ago.
Oh, really? So you're saying I'm doing pretty
As you can
good?
see, I'm a professional at the
Yeah.
Wait, did you just hear me, Ken? I just said, man, that pan is amazing.
Man, I'm so hurt. Thank you. Welcome to the wonderful world of editing, right?
That's nice.
I'm ready for everything you got over there.
I'm excited.
I'm ready.
With a little bit
I haven't had a Greek salad since Greece.
I haven't even.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of pressure you got just put me under.
That don't right?
That's a lot of pressure, ladies. What did I do for you?
I got home and swear I was gonna make it every day. You know how that goes.
I know, right? All right. So, you mind if I leave this in this bowl?
Yes, you're fine.
We got that. Potatoes are going in here. Over comes our little bird.
How old is your cast iron?
It's older than me.
Is it? I have my grandmother.
So I would have had my grandmother's had it not had a hole in it.
Isn't that beautiful? You know,
Love that.
I just found a repair place.
Yeah, it developed a hole in it, so I didn't get it, obviously.
My dad's mom has a cast iron skillet in every size, from small to huge.
These potatoes that want to be butt munchies. Say it's these potatoes that want to be difficult.
We was doing good.
Let me tell you.
She in heaven over here, Ken.
Do it again. I miss it. You see why cooking shows
My
are
friends
like
are
so
better than
addictive,
yours.
right? Because you're like, just look at
My
it.
friends are better than yours.
It's like magic. It's like magic. You're using your stuff.
It's okay. It's okay. See, I'm opening it all
There you
over.
go.
You don't want no problems with me.
Hey.
Hey, hey. Leave this here. There we go. Now these just need some herbs. Yes, make sure you switch that up. This goes
That
here.
sounds crazy.
I learned so much. I can't even begin to thank you. How much I learned.
Come on, Clayton. Oh, Jesus.
And
Chef Ken, I'm so excited.
It's
You know, watching.
I'm ready.
What we're doing? It's on you.
That's what I was hearing.
time. You know why? Because I'm out of time. All right. We got that. And this just needs a little bit of honey.
Jesus.
You ain't working this hard.
Amen.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Oh wait, there's more.
What?
Wait, there's more.
In the salad?
What is that?
Pistachios.
But they're salt and vinegar. That is really cool.
Yes.
So many.
All right, beautiful lovelies. Thank you for, I don't have to apologize for 2004. I'm not going to say sorry, but thank you for, Lisa, thank you for bringing the spices.
Sure, my pleasure.
All right, can I get all my guests? Come on over. Come on, everybody. Yes. Come on over, ladies. And I think it's about time for us to eat. Come on over for my in-house guests. Yay! Yay! Have you guys been Kenspired?
Yes, we are.
Very
Travel more, bring
I
you more
learned so
spices.
much. I learned so
This
much.
was
All right.
so hard.
So let's
Smells
eat.
amazing.
Let's go.
Let's eat, shall we?
Can I do it? My whip it?
Yeah, do whatever. Come on over.
Get wild.
Hey,
Yeah, so I'm gonna get. So we can eat. We can eat at the major table or the big table over there.
Where you put me, man? You put me outside with me.
Don't forget your wine. Get your wine.
Is this eating a part of the recording?
No.
Oh, praise the Lord.
So I normally I would plate something, but I don't necessarily think I need to.
I would like you to play for me so I can post.
Yeah, we